Well, good evening, everyone. Happy Detox Diva Day. I always love this day of the week, coming together, teaching, sharing my passion with people that are passionate as well, and educating. Like, I love to educate, and I know we've got a lot of great leaders on this call tonight that love to educate as well. So tonight's call is the greatest reset of 2026 because January 2nd, we are going to go on a healing journey for all of 2026. I've got protocols all lined up that's going to take us from the January, either some people are doing a deep cleanse, some people are going right into the GLP. And then we've got spring detoxing coming up again in March with parasite cleanse, liver cleanse. We'll go into some summer fun, pick back up in the fall with our cleanses again. And then we'll just keep repeating that section, that calendar, which is going to be so great for you, the client, because you're going to know what we're doing. You can choose to participate or not. You can choose to use the products that you love as maintenance or join in on one of the protocols, but they're always so much fun when we do them together. So I do hope that you will take the time to join the protocols when we do them. And tonight we're going to be talking about the GLP reset, which is the exact kit that helped me lose 43 pounds this year. So I'm feeling fabulous. Love clothes shopping now. And I just don't feel like yuck in my skin anymore. So very, very grateful for these products and everything that they have done for myself and my husband too. So I want to start out, I want you to meet our leaders. So our leaders are on the left, there is Paula and Ben Scarcella. Paula is the CEO, Ben is the vice president. If you guys have not read Paula's story, please reach out to whoever invited you to, or whoever shared this with you, to get the link about our founder on our sister company's website. If you guys have not read that, it is such a touching, heartfelt story from Paula about her life. And I love that she shared that and she put her face in the front because normally she does not like to do that. She's just such an incredibly beautiful soul. Alexandria Brighton is our formulator, and really this product line cannot exist without her brilliant knowledge of over 30, probably close to 40 years of Ayurvedic plant medicine studies. She studied with a German oncologist at the beginning of her career, naturopathic oncologist. And so that's pretty exciting. She started the New Mexico clinic, which is no longer there, but it was a very popular plant healing type sanctuary, really, from what I've been told. So Mind, Body, and Soul was the first, that's our healing trilogy. That was our first products that came out. Soul was actually first. And really, the company is not even set. It was never intended to be a business model. It was set up to make an impact. And the healing trilogy, Mind, Body, and Soul, made such an impact on Ben's life, literally saving his life from a symptom or something called vasculitis. And you can look that up and how dangerous that can be. But it literally saved his life. We've got all the lab reports and trials and everything that shows the 6 weeks where that inflammation was completely reversed with Mind, Body, and Soul. So if you have not read Ben's story yet, please make sure that you ask whoever shared this with you for Ben's story. My name is Tina Hewerman. I started the Detox Divas about 4 years ago because I was new to the company, just celebrated 4 years on the 7th of December of joining this amazing opportunity. So incredibly blessed. But I had to learn products and I had to learn them fast because I love to educate. And all the products are amazing. I do have some favorites, and I'm sure some people in the chat probably know what those are. But I'm a wife, a mom, a grandmother. I'm a health advocate. I love fulvic acid. Actually, yep. Thank you, Jessica. So I live on a homestead. This company helped me, challenged me to become the leader that I am. And I was able to buy my dream homestead out in the country with my big white fluffy dog. So before we go any farther, I do want to say that I'm not a doctor. I am not giving medical advice. I've done some research. I'm going to share that research with you. We do not endorse, recommend, or imply that any of our products displayed, talked about, or anything, the ingredient search or any health related category on our websites are designed for diagnosing, curing, mitigating, treating, or preventing any disease, illness, or condition. So always talk to your health practitioner before starting any new regime. And this is right now, Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good is the program that is brand new. It's an email subscription that we get in our email every single morning. And it just reminds us to pause and center. And it is absolutely beautiful. This came to Paula in a dream. She woke up, she heard the words feel good, be good, do good. And she ran with it. And feel good, begin with the whisper of stillness, a breath that gathers you, a pause that brings you back home before the day begins to ask. Be good, move in the morning to get the circulation going, just a soft stretch, and then do good, let your calm ripple to others. And just so you guys know, I don't know if you know this or not, but Paula really, she writes every single one of those emails by herself. This is her passion project. So if you've not taken advantage of this $9.95 subscription yet, please do so. This means so much to her, and just being a part of the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good movement is not only going to help elevate your day, it's also going to feed Paula and give back to her, because this is, like I said, her passion project. So let's get into tonight's class, shall we? So what is chronic inflammation? Let me know in the chat how many of you deal with inflammation on a daily basis. So inflammation is your body's natural response to an injury or an infection. And it is supposed to be acute, temporary, protective. But for most of us, inflammation has become just this chronic and systemic. So acute inflammation is temporary. It's supposed to just be there, like if you cut your hand, right? It's going to kind of swell a little bit. It's going to push blood flow to that area to start the healing. It's your body's healthy short-term response to an injury. And that's protective and it's necessary. But what happens is sometimes we slide into chronic inflammation, and that's low grade, it's persistent. People live with it on a daily basis. It continues for months, maybe even years. It can silently damage your tissues throughout your body. And this is very destructive and is the baseline for a lot of diseases. And so the problem with this is when the inflammation becomes chronic, your immune system stays activated even when there is not a threat attacking healthy cells and creating oxidative stress that accelerates the aging and the diseases. So chronic inflammation, bad. Acute inflammation, good. Let's just remember that part, shall we? So what fuels this fire within the body? Poor diet. We do not have a lot of good quality food sources these days. And even with the food sources that we get, even if it's organic, there's still chemicals that are in the air, in the dirt, that get on the plants as they're growing. There's really not a lot that we can do on our end to mitigate. Let me shut a couple things down, Jess. Thank you for telling me that. Sorry, she said are you guys hearing me okay? You guys hear me okay? Am I choppy? Jess said I'm choppy. It's fine there. Okay, great. So then you have stress. Like, how many people feel stressful, especially this time of year? Raise your hand. I think all of us have some sort of stress. Holidays are hard. Just because of the hustle and bustle, the bad food choices, the lack of sleep, the lack of daylight. Grief is huge this time of year for a lot of people, missing those loved ones at the table. Then we get our gut imbalance. imbalanced digestion, leaky gut, allow those toxins to enter the bloodstream, causing that inflammation. Then you have that sedentary lifestyle. If you guys aren't moving 20 to 30 minutes a day, even if it's just walking laps around your house, you really need to make that a priority, because that lack of movement impairs the lymphatic system, and it allows that inflammation to accumulate in different areas of your body. You've got to get up and move. And then we have our toxic exposure, which kind of goes with the poor diet, environmental chemicals, heavy metals, cleaning supplies, deodorant, toothpaste, all of those things rolled in, get into our body, cause that inflammation, which all compiles into poor sleep, right? We can end up not sleeping well when we're not feeling good. So has anyone seen the movie Osmosis Jones? Let me know in the comments on that. Osmosis Jones is such a fun movie. It has Chris Rock and Bill Murray in it. And Bill Murray is this dad with this daughter. And Bill Murray eats this piece of food that had fallen on the floor, ends up getting this horrible bacteria. And then it goes into the inside. And Chris Rock is this like superhero, overactive immune cell that fights all these bad guys and pathogens and bacteria and stuff within the body. If you've not seen it, you really have to. It's really a great movie. We watched it a lot with daycare. But the IL-6 or the interleukin-6, that's a cytokine. That's a chemical signal released by the immune cells when something is wrong, whether that's an injury, an infection, ongoing stress, or in the system. In the short term, this is exactly what you want to happen. And then the CRP, the C-reactive protein, which we're more familiar with, right? We've heard the CRP, the C-reactive protein, but probably not the IL-6. And that's produced by the liver. It's in direct response to the IL-6's signal. So the IL-6 activates. So that's why I put the cartoon there. This cell activates the alarm within the body. And then the CRP comes in, and that's like as the official report, like the mayor of the city comes in and makes this report and confirms that there's a real emergency going on within the body. And when that IL-6 stays elevated day after day, and it's like that, the messages never stop yelling. Do you ever feel like that pain in your body never stops yelling? And the city stays on high alert, resources get depleted, and the constant state of emergency starts causing its own damage within the tissues and cells. But what we do here with the Detox Divas, we work at the root cause and of that alarm. And whether it's the toxic burden, the gut dysfunction, or the chronic stress, we can help the body return to balance naturally just by feeding it the foods, the powders, the foods and such that we eat. So is your body inflamed? Here are your physical signs. Persistent fatigue. Amen. Sometimes joint pain, stiffness, body aches. I've got some of that going on in my shoulder. I'm going to make a castor oil pack before I go to bed, and I'm going to sleep with that on there and pull some of that inflammation out. Digestive issues, bloating, gas, irregular bowels, skin problems such as acne, eczema, and rashes. And that's more of a sign like your liver is stagnant and it doesn't have anywhere to go. So it's going to go through your largest detox organ. Frequent infections or slow wound healing, weight gain, especially around the midsection. Then you've got your mental and emotional sides of inflammation, which is your brain fog, difficulty concentrating, depression, anxiety, mood swings, memory problems, mental sluggishness, low motivation, or feeling overwhelmed. That is like a lot of us, right? A lot of us suffer with that. And we always talk about that gut-brain connection. Keep that gut healthy, keep it detox, lower your exposure. And then the mental part is not as severe. But if you're experiencing several of these signs, chronic inflammation may be dangerously affecting your health. So where does it lead? Metabolic disorders, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, inflammation damages your blood vessel walls, contributes to plaque buildup, increasing heart attack risk. Like that's a huge one. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Mondays are typically the day where most heart attacks happen. I'm sure a lot of you probably know why, getting up, all the stress and everything. They don't want to go to work and it just accumulates. So autoimmune conditions, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, Hashimoto's, that is all the metabolic disorders. Then we have our digestive diseases, IBS, Crohn's disease, brain health decline. My mother-in-law is really suffering with her dementia right now. Of course, they're not going to take anything that's holistic because their doctor didn't prescribe it, but everybody has their own journey. In cancer development. And that's my biggest passion. Losing my mother in 5 days, it'll be 8 years. And December's really hard for me. And that is my platform. That is why I'm so passionate, because I don't want anybody to ever have to feel that or experience that, losing their best friend. And cancer development, chronic inflammation creates an environment that supports tumor growth and cancer progression. So everything I've talked about up to this point, if you have any concerns about cancer, you need to make some major life changes in your life. Time magazine even had it on the cover. I think that was in 2014, where inflammation is the silent killer. So how does insulin resistance tie into inflammation? Because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the GLP kit, right? We want everybody to have great blood sugar levels. We want people to be able to lose weight. I mean, losing weight is one of the benefits, but there are many, many more that come in this kit. And it's such a vicious cycle. When your cells become resistant to insulin, your body produces more and more insulin to compensate. And this excess insulin triggers the inflammatory pathways. So that's why there's a lot of people that have like a diabetes diagnosis that also have inflammation. It's just this vicious cycle. And the research shows that inflammatory cytokines like the TNF alpha and the IL-6 directly block insulin signaling in your cells. Fat tissue accumulates. It becomes infiltrated with immune cells, creating more and more inflammation. It also, like we've said, protects it with that brown visceral fat. We've talked about that on the Divas before. Poor diet alters the gut bacteria, releasing intestinal permeability, leaky gut, and allows toxins to enter the bloodstream and fuel this whole inflammation firestorm. And this is why the greatest reset works, you guys. It's addressing both the inflammation and the insulin resistance together. We get to break that cycle at the root, and it's so exciting. Like, I love this kit so much. I don't know if liver kit is my favorite or GLP kit is my favorite, but I would say they're probably tied for two. But then there's also the hormonal traffic jam. Insulin resistance just doesn't affect that blood sugar. It interferes with the thyroid hormone signaling, suppresses the production of enzymes responsible for T4 to T3 conversion. And the result of that is your body has less active thyroid hormones, even when your labs look normal. So if you've got some inflammation, you've got some hidden thyroid type issues and hormone type issues going on if your insulin levels are high. So the science spotlight on this: cortisol blocks that T4 to T3. And I forgot what that study was about, so we're going to skip that part. But anyway, this is the loop why diets fail. This is why people try to lose weight and they can't get off of it. So you experience the stress, the cortisol rises. Cortisol raises the blood sugar, the insulin rises. Insulin resistance sets in, fat storage increases. High insulin plus cortisol blocks that thyroid hormone. Sluggish thyroid slows that metabolism, more fat, more inflammation, and the cycle starts all over again. So this is the loop. This is what we're trying to break. We are going to break this loop for everybody in the greatest reset of 2026. I covered that already, but there's another, excess alcohol, conventional dairy, all the hormones and everything that is in the milks and the dairy products these days is quite frightening. Industrial seed oils, refined sugars, processed and fried foods, gluten, and refined grains. Now, gluten is okay to eat when you're in a company that does not, or a country that does not use glyphosate on their wheat and barley and stuff. You can go to France where they don't allow that, and you're able to eat bread if you have a gluten intolerance. From what I've heard, I don't have a gluten intolerance. So what cools this fire? How do we cool this inflammatory response down? Because right now that immune system is that Chris Rock running around shooting anti-inflammatory things at everything he sees, just this rogue cop is basically what he is. He's a rogue immune system cop within the body. So you really have to watch this movie, and you got to let me know what you think of it. Leafy greens and vegetables, spinach, kale, broccoli, colorful vegetables, berries and whole fruits, herbs and spices. Like we get herbs and spices in all of our foods that we get from Heart and Body Naturals, because it really is just whole foods that we're taking. Turmeric, ginger, garlic, rosemary, cinnamon contain powerful compounds that actively fight inflammation at the cellular level. And one of the things right there, turmeric, ginger, garlic, cinnamon, make yourself a honey. That can be your anti-inflammatory. Mix that in. I made some last week. I added black seed oil to it, and it's just this powerful, yes, thank you, Richard, polyphenols. Fatty fish and omega-3s. Make sure it's a wild caught salmon that you want, very high in omega-3s. Sardines, mackerel, and quality fish oil provide the EPA and DHA that actively reduce those inflammatory markers. You've got nuts and seeds, beans and legumes. Like you could just eat things from that right there, and over time, the inflammation would start to decrease. Lifestyle. Here we go back to that lifestyle, because it's not just what you put in your mouth. It's not just what you expose yourself to, but you've got to make some changes. You've got to make some changes in 2026 that's going to help with that quality sleep, the proper hydration, the stress management. Start your day off with the feel good, be good, do good. I mean, just take those 3 minutes to breathe and just center yourself. Reduce your toxic exposure. We've got the deodorant, the toothpaste, the laundry soap, the cleaning products over at Go to Sauna, our sister company. Regular movement. There we go again. How many times can I say that? I want everybody on the call to please commit to walking 20 minutes a day, even if it's just around your house. Just get up and start moving, get that blood flow going. Ask for a vibration plate for Christmas. That would be a great start too. And then targeted detox support, which is what we are all about here, is that targeted detox support. And that kit that we talked about last week, the deep cleanse kit. Yes, Courtney, walking through the woods, my mountain girl. That deep core cleanse is absolutely phenomenal. And one of the gals on my team, when she starts feeling yucky, she takes a glass, she'll drink a glass of the heavy metal detox just to get whatever she's fighting in her body out. So if you're feeling yuck, try that. But please, write yourself a checklist if you have to, and just make it a point to do this every day. Now I'm going to bring up my girl, Courtney. She's absolutely amazing. I just love this woman. She lives on the mountains in Pennsylvania. She fights bears barehanded. She's probably, kung fu fought a couple cougars and mountain lions up there too. She runs a chainsaw better than a man. She's just absolutely amazing. Oh, New Hampshire. Thank you, Greta. Thank you. I don't know why I thought it was Pennsylvania, in the mountains in New Hampshire. So she is a true mountain girl. She has all of her little animals. She does all of her, homestead and stuff. Like, she's me. I want to grow up and be her when I grow up. So, Courtney, I'm going to bring you on and just congratulate you on such a great month, such a great team. And thank you for speaking up tonight and being on the call tonight. We just love your heart and you're just an amazing person. So I'm going to let you take it from here.
Well, it hasn't just been this month. The last few months have been pretty amazing, but
Yes.
I feel like I've done a lot more work, but it's totally worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Absolutely. All right. Your turn.
talk about GLP-1 and our system, but before we get to the system, GLP-1, what it is and why it matters is kind of important. So, GLP-1 is a hormone produced in your gut naturally in response to eating. It helps manage appetite regulation, blood sugar control, fat metabolism, and craving reduction. So, over the years, because we all have eaten lots and lots of food that they said was good for us, but really wasn't, and it messes with that GLP-1. So, that's where a lot of people get like that stuck spot. They're trying to like feel better and lose weight, and then you get stuck and you get like mad and you're like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. And that happens to many people. Um, GLP-1 helps you feel full longer and reduces the urge to snack in between. It slows the rate at which food leaves the stomach, which helps enhance insulin sensitivity. And this helps maintain healthy glucose levels. It promotes insulin release and helps reduce glucagon, the hormone that raises blood sugar. So GLP is really important. A well-regulated GLP-1 response helps manage stress eating too. Um, when GLP-1 levels drop, cravings rise, energy crashes, and fat metabolism slows. So here's how we can help you fix that naturally. Our Slimmer Pro is a blend of clinically proven plant-based ingredients designed to support fat loss, curb cravings, and naturally boost metabolism without stimulants or crashes. My favorite part of all these products is it's not like that chemical crash that you get with other products. It's like a even energy boost that you don't deal with the crash later. And that's what you get when you use natural. Slimmer Pro is designed to help support healthy weight loss, curb cravings, and boost metabolism. It's formulated with 5 patented, clinically proven ingredients. So, Slendacor is the first patented ingredient. It's proven to accelerate weight loss and shrink waist and hip circumference. It's a synergistic blend of turmeric, moringa, and curry leaf extract. Diglofit supports healthy glucose metabolism and helps reduce body fat. It's derived from the fruit of Duroshid. Okay, it's a weird named tree, but it comes from a tree. Lepticor helps reduce appetite and helps regulate key hormones. It's plant-based polysaccharides, pomegranate extract, beta carotene, and blue-green algae. The next ingredient is Cissus CQR300. It supports joint health, promotes fat reduction, and enhances metabolic performance. It is derived from the Cissus granular and granularis plant. And then the next is Sensoril. And Sensoril is an adaptogen that reduces cortisol and combats stress-related weight gain, and it's a form of ashwagandha. So what you're going to do with this Slimmer Pro is there is a scoop inside the bag, and you're going to mix one of those scoops with 8 ounces of water. About 30 minutes before your meal. And this one you can take up to 3 times daily. Next slide. So next up, we have our Gluco Protect, which is fairly new. And Gluco Protect is formulated with 21 plant-based vitamins and minerals, along with the GLP-1 blood sugar support. It is blended with the Cissus CQR300, Lepticor, Microbiomex, and Earthlight. We already went over the Cissus CQR300 and Lepticor, but Microbiomex is another patented ingredient that has been formulated here, and it's a natural citrus extract designed to support gut health. Earthlight is a mushroom powder patented whole food source of vitamin B12 derived from mushrooms exposed to UV light. A small amount provides 100% daily value of vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption, bone strength, immune support, and mood regulation. This is essential for glucose metabolism and cellular health. With this one, you mix 1 scoop with 8 ounces of water, of warm water, or your favorite drink. You can put it in coffee or juice or whatever you want. It's recommended to use a warm drink. If you drink this one 20 minutes before a meal with carbohydrates, it will help you tremendously. And then on to our Lemon X MCT. And this is also a new product. It's a formula scientifically formulated to accelerate fat loss, boost energy, and support long-term weight management, which is where everybody really needs the support, because people can lose weight, but a lot of times people get frustrated and they quit, and then a lot of times they gain the weight back. This helps to maintain that. It's a blend of xanthogen, MCT oil, lemon, peppermint, lemongrass, and grapefruit. Xanthogen is a combination of brown seaweed extract and pomegranate seed oil. It helps activate metabolism, promotes fat burning, particularly in the liver and abdominal region, and it supports healthy energy levels without stimulants. MCT oil is a fast digesting source of healthy fat derived from coconut or palm kernel oil. It supports metabolism, enhances mental clarity, helps manage cravings, and promotes fat burning. Lemon, peppermint, lemongrass, and grapefruit are all natural ways to support healthy weight management. And then with this one, you're going to take a half a dropper full up to 2 times per day. For this system, it's suggested to take half dropper full before bed. You can put it directly under your tongue or mix it with your favorite drink, hot or cold. Now, a lot of people either have already bought this system or are considering buying this system. So if you decide to go all in and get it, then you can either take all 3 products together in like one drink, or you can like separate it and do like one in the morning, one at lunch, one before bed. Like it says the Lemon X MCT should be before bed. I'm not sure about your question, Chris. Tina, do you know about GERD?
I was muted. Chris, I'll get to you after the meeting. I'll look into that.
Okay, sounds good.
I can see that it would be beneficial.
So really when you take these, you're going to have to do a little bit of work and figure out what works out for you, whether it works better for you to just take them all three together or take them separately. And also, if you really, really want to take it to a new level, it can be paired with either our berberine ACV or our Tulsi trim tea, and you can accelerate your results. That is all I have for this evening.
Yeah. And if you take your Lemon X MCT right before bed, you are a fat burning machine in your sleep. So I don't know if you said that. I kind of got distracted answering
I'm
a
not
couple
sure
questions.
if I did say that. I saw the question and I was like, wait, I don't know the answer to this.
You guys give Courtney some love. She did a great job covering these products. I can't say enough good things about these products. I was always stuck. I could never have a breakthrough moment in my weight loss. And I mean, obviously I made some lifestyle changes, with food and eating and everything like that. And my own husband lost 14 pounds in 6 weeks on the GLP. He then decided that he wasn't going to take the products anymore because that's just Todd. But he has lost an additional 13 pounds. But here's the thing. So he started June 8th, was on it for 6 weeks, lost 14 pounds. But since then, he's only lost 13. So he's still making the right choices. He's still being dedicated to his diet and stuff. And Lillian, yes, you can take the berberine and the Slimmer Pro together. But he had better results with the GLP. He just prefers to do things on his own because he's just a little stubborn like that, but he's so cute. So, all right. So, let's see. There we go. All right. So this is bigger than just a cleanse, you guys. Like I would love to talk about a good cleanse when we were on these calls. But this is about changing how you feel every single day in 2026. And I'm here for it. Like, I'm so excited for the testimonies. I'm so excited for the transformations. We're going to kick off January 2nd. We need to get these orders in. So if you are working with someone then that is possibly interested, make sure you put the hammer down on them. We need to get these orders in because with the holidays and everything, there's going to be delayed in shipping. So we need to get the orders in for this in order to be able for everybody to start on the 2nd. Now, the instructions are there. You can follow along in the communities. You don't have to worry about like being left behind if it comes in on the 4th or the 5th. Just start where you are. It is a company-wide movement. So excited to partner with all these amazing people working with their clients. They're working with their clients. I'm working with mine, working with the teams, making this all happen and just truly changing lives in 2026. This system, it brings all three systems together. The detox, the gut, the metabolism. It brings it back into synergy. Instead of just focusing on one piece like calories or exercise, the GLP kit addresses the whole puzzle so your body can actually reset, not just a temporary fix. So make sure you are really, really talking to people. 2026 is going to be amazing for this company, for the teams, for our clients, everything. So you got this, my friends. Whoever shared this call, this replay, this live video, whoever invited you, get with them as soon as you watch it. Let them know that you want to reset in 2026 and they will set you up, answer any questions. And if they don't know the answer, they're going to find that for you. So that is what you do within the next 24 to 48 hours as soon as you watch this video. When you get that kit, you are going to get a free purge tonic with this too. And that's got the dandelion root for liver support. It's got burdock root for blood purification. It's got pau d'arc bark for antifungal, cat's claw for your immune booster, sheep sorrel, which is a parasite fighter, which is what this was designed for originally, but there's a lot of other benefits to this. So it's a powerful herbal blend designed to help your body flush out parasites and toxins naturally. Absolutely brilliant and perfect, but it's only free through the end of December. So make sure you get your order in. Whoever your success coach is with the company that's guiding you on your health journey can explain how to get that for free. And we have some new things that we get to teach on next month with the Divas. I'm so excited. The top one, the Vital Core Trio, we need to give a huge shout out to Coach Megan. Her team requested this. And it has the fulvic, it has Ocean Vitality, which we have not talked about enough. The iron in this, the iodine in this is absolutely amazing for thyroid health. And it comes with a free black seed oil plus the Purge Tonic if you buy it before the end of the year. Y'all know I'm dropping love all over that bag of fulvic. And the fulvic is going to increase the bioavailability of those ocean minerals. Like, how many times are you seeing in your feed all these health nuts that are eating sea vegetation? Well, that's what Ocean Vitality is. I believe it's got 7 or 8 different types of sea vegetation in it that's dehydrated. And just a little hint, if you end up getting that Ocean Vitality, just add a little drop of lemon essential oil to it. It's going to help a lot because it does have a very oceanic taste and smell. But that lemon, you know how they always serve lemon with seafood, right? Well, that's to help with that oceanic smell and taste. So the lemon, just add a drop of lemon essential oil into your Ocean Vitality and it'll take care of that. And black seed oil, we can't speak enough about that. Cell Guard is the ageless kit that's got the rosemary, which is great for memory. Align, if you have not seen the Align video, Align is an amazing thing. There's a video floating around where Align was tested and the blood cells went from looking super clumpy and gross to perfect little circles floating, so happy through the system. Chris Rock would be so proud. And then it has oregano, which is your antibacterial. I'll do some demonstrations on that. We'll cover that on another detox call. And then we've got black seed oil and oregano. Now, I have seen in the detox or in the news feed several times where someone will post a picture of a bag of capsules that said oil of oregano and black seed oil, and these people are taking it every day. Oregano should never be taken every single day because it completely wipes out both the good and the bad bacteria within the body, within the stomach. So, but how we have this is for the anti-parasitic. It would be taken every day for 6 weeks in a capsule form. I'll show you how to make those, where to get the capsules. And we will, if that's a choice for you, those 2 essential oil packs are available at the sister company, Go to Sauna. Next up, following this call, if you are interested in sharing and learning more about how to share with people and earn an income, maybe you want to just earn enough to get free product. Maybe you want to earn enough to pay for free product in your cell phone. Maybe you want to earn free product, pay for your cell phone, pay for your mortgage, or take an exotic trip. This vehicle of a business, I'll call it a vehicle of a business, is a great place to start. It's what led me to my acreage out here with Acreage Rose and just loving my life. And I'm so incredibly blessed. But Coach Marcus is going to cover that here at the top of the hour, oneteam1dreamhangout.com. Check it out. See if it's for you. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to have your camera on. But if you or you could just check it out just to see if, you know, what we do and how we do it. And then finally, Go to Sauna, our sister company, has an amazing, this is my favorite part about Go to Sauna, is the Seasons of Success collection. Pairing this with the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good program is going to be amazing. December oil of the month. It's a subscription service. You get an oil of the month showing up in your mailbox every month. You get 5% back. You get 5% off, 5% back in reward points. Plus, you get all kinds of other good things. But gratitude is the oil of the month. And I'm going to end this call with I'm very grateful for the opportunities I've been given. I'm blessed with so much that has improved me and my life. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be that blessing in someone else's life. Grateful for those who have helped me on this journey, and I continue to help me, and those I will have the opportunity to help. So thank you so much for attending. I appreciate you. Thank you for always being on the calls, inviting guests, and helping us to share the world or share, the products with others. And my screens have disappeared, so I don't even know how to end the call. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. So thank you guys. I will have the recording up in the groups shortly. If you're watching this on YouTube, do not forget to subscribe and comment and share. So have a great evening, everyone. I appreciate you so much. And Merry Christmas if I don't see you until next year, because next week I will have a substitute. Bye-bye.